Here in La Mesa is raining very hard.
Right
Today
now?
is cold. Yes,
Uh,
is we in there is haze. There is haze.
okay.
It's cold today.
Yes.
The morning.
32. What about Angelica? It's not here yet, and Marcela. How was
Here,
your weekend, Miguel?
my weekend was good.
Good? What do you do?
Yes, nothing. On Saturday and Sunday was raining every day, all day.
Okay, and you worked.
Raining. In my
You
is hardly. It's hard because we haven't students in my internet.
okay, it's the rates for students.
Yes, the street is on.
Angelica, good
I
morning.
Good
hope,
morning.
Erika.
Hola.
The water in your city, Angelica, is good or is raining too?
Not is good. It's hot.
Really? In Mesa and Pitalito is raining and raining and raining.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Yesterday, today. But for me is better cold than cold. Hot, excuse me.
Yes. Here is very hot.
Congratulations.
How was your weekend, Angelica, with your parent-in-law?
Good.
Good, good.
Why I remember. Mm,
What do you do?
I remember. Ay, ¿qué hice? Mm, mm, ya. We was in the center in the mall because my parents-in-law wanted uh, to buy uh, mm, ¿cómo se dice regalo?
A gift?
A gift for my son.
Oh, good.
No more. The Sunday we was to visit my grandmother, and
We was or we were?
we were. Excuse me. We were.
We
We were.
were.
And we were with my nephew
Yes.
all day.
Is small or?
No, she's 16 years old.
Is a John.
Yes. No more.
No more, no more, no more. Okay. Marcela, what happened? Okay, I am sharing with you the lesson plan for today, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
This is the lesson plan for today. Okay. That is great news. The objective is to describe a news that you hear and express emotion or feelings. Okay? It's about news. News. Angelica, what do you think that the people that saying too much or talking too much?
Too much?
They talking too much.
Yeah. These people is boring.
Yes?
But depends because the conversation is interesting, is good, but when the conversation is only chismes, no.
How do you say chismes? Chismes, God's people.
Because people.
People. What do you think about these people? I hate these people. I don't like. I can't stand these people.
I
With
don't like people. Like people?
God's people.
Gossip.
What do you think, Miguel? In the town, is most common the ghost people, the people that talking too much without saying much.
In la mesa, I don't know. All people is the people here is interesting, but not most.
No? Ooh. Okay.
I hate people.
Miguel?
Hello.
Hello? Miguel?
Can you hear me?
Yes, but too bad. A little bad. Angelica, please read the purpose of news.
Purpose. What is news? A printed, broadcast, or digital report of factual information about important events in the world, country, or local area.
Okay, there are two kinds of news, the fake news and real news. What is fake news?
As fiction?
Excuse me?
Como ficción, como
No. In all the world, there are two kinds of news every day, and it's most common on the internet.
The worm.
Mentiras.
Yes, it's, noticias falsas y
Ah, falso.
noticias reales. This is the two kinds of news, okay? Miguel, where do you get your news?
In the news.
Your news. Where do you get your news?
I take my news from internet or the news.
Newspaper? And you, Angelica?
TV or internet?
Okay, never newspaper and radio.
No.
Newspaper is a little too boring now.
Newspaper online.
Online. Because don't have costs. Okay. Do you think that internet is good in information and real information, Maria?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yes. And TV?
I think that is true.
Always?
Pues no.
No, not always, sometimes. Okay, what about radio?
Ay, es que. Yes, sometimes when I go to taxi.
Yes.
But the emisora, ¿cómo se dice?
Stereo.
The stereo. The locutor is very extravagante. Agranda las noticias.
Yes, in the radio is typical. Miguel.
Yes.
Internet is the most of time provides information, real information.
I think sometimes because we can find real information, but we find bad information too. Internet and TV is the most important information. Pues I don't listen radio and newspaper. No, because I use internet every day and then I listen the news here in my computer. I can say that I own my PC.
Okay. So I am going to give you a link. Please, 10 minutes for listen the news, funny news in the USA. Okay.
Okay.
This is the link. The first 10 minutes, no more. This is 20 minutes, I think, but the first 10 minutes only, no more.
Okay.
The video is around 15 minutes, but We are listening only the first 10 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Ready? Miguel,
Yes.
ready?
Yes.
Okay, it's a hard word for journalists, no?
It's funny news.
What?
It's funny news.
Yes, it's the back to the camera, no?
Yes.
What do you think about journalists?
And sometimes they spoke bad words.
What?
Sería bad words. Bad words.
They?
Espere. Bad words. ¿O cómo se diría malas palabras?
Yes. They use bad words? Sometimes.
Sometimes when
Behind the
somebody
scenes.
I listened to the reporter that spoke bad words in the news.
Yes. Sometimes.
Yes.
And you, Angelica, what do you think about the journalists? It's a hard work, I think.
I think that this word is very stressant, and they can estresante.
Yes, this word?
Yes, pues a ver, this word is stressant, work, trabajo.
Okay. That word.
Sí. Ajá. And that the people and because it's stressant, they sometimes hacen doing confused words, and they can't they cannot contain the louder, and other time they show the picture different the commentary.
Yes.
It's very funny.
Would you like to be a journalist?
What?
Would you like to be a journalist in the future or in the other life?
No.
No, never.
Not like.
My voice is very beautiful. I can appear in the TV show. And you, Miguel?
What?
Would you like to be a journalist? Or
No.
never? No, never?
No. I want not to be a journalist.
Okay.
I would like to be a singer.
Yes?
Wow.
better a journalist.
Show us your talent, please. Okay, guys. How to spot fake news? This is some step that you need to consider when you want to find news real news. Please, Miguel, read the state.
Consider the source. Read beyond the headline. Check the author. What's the support? Check the date. In this kind of joke, check your basis. Consult the experts.
Okay.
The experts.
Do you do this state when you share or when you find a news or no more? What state do you take into account when you is fighting or is sharing a new news?
I don't understand the answer, the question.
When you are fighting new information, yes? What of these steps you consider necessary for see veridic the information? Yes, read beyond the headline or check the author or the support of the news, check the day. What state you consider necessary for your information? For find your information.
The support.
Yes.
Support? Wikipedia is a good support.
No.
But sometimes it's good.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yes, sometimes it's good. Experts consult the experts now.
Yes.
Yes. Consider the source also. Read beyond the headline.
So.
Sometimes.
Sí.
Author of the news.
No, for me it's indifferent.
Yes. But you share the information with other people without check the author.
But sometimes the people public the truth.
And sometimes.
Yes, and entonces no. El autor sería indiferente, pues puede que diga verdades como puede que diga mentiras.
Yeah, but nowadays there are many fake news on the internet. Most of news are fake, so we need to check the resource, the author, in order to a truth tool. I never share news. I don't like this, but I read sometimes. But all these steps I think will be necessary for when I pretend to share the news, in order to the people have a real news and not a fake news, because there are bad people. Okay. Angelica.
Yes.
Read
what is fake news? What is a fake news fight? Why do people publish fake news?
Yes. What is a fake news?
Tú dijiste falsas.
Yes, for example, a recently fake news.
Here,
Yes.
once time for WhatsApp send the news about the represa. No sé
Yes.
cómo. It collapsed and Villavicencio disappeared.
Really?
Yes, and a lot of people running to other town, Acacias.
It's a big fake news.
Yes,
Only
I
for WhatsApp?
yes, and I know running because I am sleeping.
Because I can read the news.
Yes.
I know. And then the people, what they say?
Mhm. Uh, the people after was very angry because they left the house open and le robaron. Other
Stop.
people, yes, stole. Other people salió, ¿cómo se dice? Get out with the
Uh-huh.
pajamas,
Uh-huh.
and other in only on their dress,
Yes.
and after was very funny because the people is crazy.
But I think that then the people laugh very much, no?
Yes,
Then to be hungry.
yes, and the police was investigation, but I don't know what happened.
Investigation of on author news.
Yes, yes, because here the people is very crazy.
Bad. It's bad.
Yes.
Crazy is bad. Miguel, a recent fake news in your town.
The news in my repeat the question, please.
A very recent fake news in your town.
In my pues, for example, the people like scare people. For example, if it's raining hard, it's probably that we can to have problems with the city, deslizamientos, and so forth. But the Venezuela peoples are they are ¿qué podría decir? The people, bueno, in my town, fake news, we we don't have a lot of no.
Only real news. It is good
Oh,
for you.
real news. Real news. For example, la mesa con marca is progressing. ¿Qué más? I don't know. Real news. For
Real.
example,
Why do people
When,
publish fake news? What do you think, Miguel? Why people publish fake news?
for example, people that don't have jobs,
Yes, maybe.
see,
Yes.
without to do nothing.
Nothing.
For WhatsApp, we find cadenas of
Yes.
information, but I never believe it because anybody, any people can to write and send.
Yes.
I don't believe in WhatsApp.
I
I know
neither
that
do.
I know that the real news, for example, the Caracol news, uh,
Maybe.
maybe for sí, but de pronto maybe, but we can find and listen the people, no, speaking. It's very important for to believe that.
Yes.
But when we only write, no. But there are people that believe all that listen in WhatsApp.
Yes.
For example, Tatiana.
Oh?
No.
No.
Yes, I think that we can believe in really programs and serious programs, serious news. But the other side is dangerous.
Okay. Bueno, there are informal and formal congratulations when we receive news. Informal congratulation, what could be, Maria? When you
Um,
receive a news, a good news for you.
uh, repeat.
There are informal and formal congratulations. Okay, when you receive a news for you, what congratulation you use when somebody say you win the lottery today? What do
Mm,
you say?
if I win the lottery, I can't say nothing because I am very happy.
But you say, good, okay, I win.
No, I scream.
I don't believe you.
Yes, it's
Yes,
impossible. I
it's
no buy
impossible.
the lottery.
This is a joke.
Yes.
Are you having a laugh? Are you
Mhm.
having a laugh? Okay, this is the some informal congratulation. That's fantastic, what brilliant, what great, what wonderful news, what splendid news. That is fantastic, how splendid it is. And the more formal congratulation is, I am really happy, I am really delighted, I am really pleased for you to hear about. And some exclamation are, wow, really? Did you? Are you? This is the most common answer when you receive a news. So, this is a video, very funny video about. I think that is very useful for you, Maria, because you have a son. Miguel, there may be a cousin, or in the future when you have your children. This video
Mhm.
will be very useful for explain how the children's to be born. Okay?
Okay.
Birds and bees. What will be your words or your baby words about this video on the chat, please? What will be the action, the emotions when you receive this kind of news or your baby? Please check the link.
Okay. Hang on a minute, please.
We're going to talk about where babies come from. So, today we're going to talk about how babies are made, where they come from.
Would you like to know how babies are made?
Made a bottle. Humans are made a bottle.
That's true.
Of God. I thought it was because of God that sent us down into your stomach to be born. Sperm, egg, collide, Bella.
You mean sperm and collide?
Nick,
Who's Nick?
brother.
Please tell you.
Bad stuff.
What makes me a man and what makes mom?
Yeah, bigger hair. There's some kind of hole here, like a igloo.
Oh, okay. So, Miles, you know that me and Mama are girls.
Yes.
Do you know, is there a specific body part that you know of? The place between the mommy's legs.
Oh, the vagina.
The vagina. You know, it's called the vagina.
Ah!
Yeah. Okay.
How do you pronounce it? Did I say
It's called vagina. Vagina.
Vagina. Vagina. How do you say it?
How did your Tia Alice have her baby? What?
Look. Don't say that up again. Come through the bottom? What?
So when two people are together, love.
Don't say that again.
Okay. More love. Two adults want to have a child. They have to
Work together. Work together.
Work
they
together.
Have to work together. Yes.
I said no more
No
love.
more love. Right. We're gonna use another word. Mommy and Daddy hang out.
The woman has an egg.
Egg.
Yes.
The mom provides egg and the dad provides the sperm.
You know where the sperm comes from? Where does it come out? Sperm comes out. And when he releases that fluid, when they're having sex, when they're making love, that makes a baby. I don't like that. I don't like that.
And when that sperm comes out of the dad's penis in the mom's body, then it makes, sometimes it can make a baby.
I did not know
You did
that.
not know that?
There's lots of sperms floating around.
How does like the penis get to it? Vagina.
We want to talk about it medically. Like mommy's a nurse.
I do
You know
not
what
even know
mommy
what that
does, right?
And then how does Daddy give the sperm to Mommy?
They have sex.
What?
lot of stuff.
Daddy got together. All our clothes, and we got inside the closet. All our clothes, and we got inside the blanket, so we were really warm. Special dance. Tell you about that.
Oh my gosh, those kids.
See this pocket?
Maria,
Yes.
how do you explain to your baby this situation?
Not this easy. It's difficult.
Very difficult, really. What is the emotion? What is the
Oh,
reaction of the children?
the children are the expectative, and sometimes is skin tímidos, como
Shy, very shy.
shy, and there is one kid. They know more than that.
But in my opinion, it's very, very intelligent and smart. The parents, when explain this now, there are many ways to explain the babies come from. This
Yes.
is good for when we you and I need to explain our babies. Miguel,
Yes.
Miguel.
It's difficult questions.
Why?
I think that the person need to be older to speak these reasons. If is younger, it's difficult to understand. For example, the case in this video. Do you listen to me?
Yes.
Uy, se quedaron callados.
Yes.
We need.
Miguel.
I don't know how I will to do it, but I think that it's in the just moment. Además, I view two women as fathers, lesbianas, ¿cierto?
Yes. It's more difficult.
I respect, but I don't share.
Yes, me too.
How, o sea, the child to burn, o sea, for example, she said that that egg for egg, o sea, como si fuera un pollito. No, o sea.
Yes. It's bad comparison.
The person, we are different, but I think that is in the moment, in the place that, no sé,
It's difficult.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
More in English.
Yes. Bueno, please, we are going to practice our reading skills, okay? Maria, please, the first news, read.
Okay. 1. I heard the good news from one of my relatives who works at a local university here in Russia. I go to change for my PhD from the university. I applied for my ACROT. I high official of the university made a phone call to me. I was highly delighted to hear the news. In fact, I had been trying to pursue the doctoral degree, but there had been some issues. Everything afterwards became easier for me.
Okay, Miguel, the second.
Sheriff office on last Monday, I came to know about a splendid news. I got promoted to the upper rank of my team. It was a great news for me. One of my college offered permit it silently. I was expecting such from the last few weeks because I had been working so hard. All were based on my work and literally I improved in the activities I assist with.
Okay,
Assist
Maria,
with.
the second. The next.
3. Mm. My dad made a Skype call to me on last Thursday and informed that they will surprise me. Actually, he went to visit the USA and I asked him to bring an iPhone for me. During the conversation, he told that he has got an iPhone 7 for me. I was overwhelmed with joy. It was the best news I have ever heard in the last couple of months. I had long been waiting to get an iPhone, but could not make sufficient savings. So I asked it to my dad. Yo quiero un papá así.
Me too, me too. Next, Miguel.
I did not have an idea that I would get such a great news. By the end of August, I came to know about the matter. It was about getting married to my girlfriend. She informed me that we are getting married, and everything our families agreed on the matter. In fact, getting married by love affair is not preferred in Kuwait, and it was really hard. For us to fix everything, finally everyone agreed and we will get married shortly. It was a great news for me.
The last, Maria.
In September last, I was informed about the matter. Watson, my college friend, informed me the uses that I achieved the first position in the last semester exam. Watson came to me home to inform me about it. I was suffering from fever and thus could not move for the University of Illinois, but hearing the good news, I was thrilled. All my efforts brought me a deserving result.
Okay, this is an example of news that receive some people. So you and Miguel must write the news that recently you hear. Okay, please write on the chat. Taking into account the examples that you read before. Okay, I heard from what? Told me who. Yes, when, where. See? Okay?
Yes.
Write the news on the chat. Maria, are you finished?
So.
Okay. The news is very interesting.
Ok. Ya la escribo. Ah, aquí está. Ok, vamos a ver. Bueno, dice, and in June, I was reviewing the curriculum of Lille, and oh surprise, they would not have changed some credits. This news was published on the page of the university, a new resolution of undergrad accreditation. I was surprised and worried because there were courses that now has been disappeared. So I wrote to the director of the program and he informed me that I don't worry, that there wasn't problem, that we can continue with the curriculum with which I had started the undergraduate, so I can continue my normal studies.
Oh, it's a worrying news, very worry for you. So I am calm or I was?
Tranquilo. Pues ahora estoy tranquila.
Now, so now I am.
Okay.
So now I am calm and continue my normal studies. But you say that is terrifying, no?
Yes, because I only second semester.
Yeah.
I know. I lost my time.
Miguel, octubre. My house. And the table one at Mesa Cundinamarca. And the table is very difficult to do a party. Miguel.
Yes, this is my news, my sad news. For example, my brother was robbed.
Yes.
And he has not money this month. It's bad.
He has no, he didn't. Didn't have money. He has no. Is not correct. Money.
He hasn't money.
He didn't have money. He didn't.
Had money.
Didn't have.
Okay, this month.
When is the day for the party, Miguel?
October. October 31.
Okay.
The day of Halloween.
You organize this party?
My friends and me.
Good. Good.
I don't have any news.
Okay.
Interesting news.
Marcela, I'm sorry for you. Marcela is here, but is not here.
I hear, teacher.
It is a bad news for you because our encounter is finished. I'm sorry.
Y me lo soñé, teacher. Yo soñé que hoy llegamos a la clase.
Me lo soñé.
Y estaba aquí.
Bueno, al menos se lo había soñado, no fue tan una noticia muy reciente porque ya lo había soñado.
Me desperté asustada y corrí y yo esperando desde las 8 y no.
No, you need to check your Gmail and the Sky too.
Ay, profe, yo estaba en Sky y no me llegó ningún mensaje.
But in Gmail, yes. Miguel and Angelica received the link from email, from Gmail, right?
Yes, right.
Okay, yes. But it is, don't worry, Marcela. Don't worry, I have a good news for you. You need to check this link and try to do the activities for today. Don't worry, the life continues. Okay, Miguel, Angelica, and Marcela, thank you so much for your attendance. I hope tomorrow you receive good news and never you receive bad news. Okay? Thank you so much. Catch you later.
Thank you, teacher. Bye. Good night.
Good night?
Bye.
No. Good night.
I want you asleep all day.
No, I need to work.
Okay, entonces Marcela, good night.
Marcela que acaba de despertar. Good night, Marcela. Bye bye.
Bye.
Temprano, bye.